Hello and welcome to This Week in Star Citizen, looking at what we have to look forward to for the week ending the 26th of July, as well as taking a quick look at the latest 3.10.0 PTU patch and where we are with Alpha 3.10 in general. In the Cloud Imperium This Week in Star Citizen post, they said Alpha 3.10 is currently open to Wave 1 testers in the PTU, and we're grateful for all the helpful feedback we've already received. While the team is adjusting things to make the build ready for a wider audience, we want to encourage you to help your fellow citizens as a guide to earn some exclusive rewards during the Foundation Festival. So they're sort of pushing this guide system, which is one-on-one play with a guide in-game with hands-on experience to with your sort of chosen thing that you want to be guided at. A really good idea. I'm not sure how widespread it will be because I'm not sure how many people actually know that it exists. If you're a new player, how do you know that that system exists? Well, you'd have to know someone that already plays Star Citizen, really, or sort of like it's not exposed enough to new players is what I'm trying to say. And if you are looking to get your hands dirty or pull off some tricks with your friends, we've got you covered with our crew contest, which tasks players to take screenshots of their crew doing a task in-game for a potential of winning some ships. That contest ends the 2nd of August. Again, links down below for all of that sort of jazz. On Tuesday, there's a lore post coming on Paul LaSalle, one of the final Imperator candidates, as they talk to the Bounty Hunters Guild. So there's going to be some interesting Imperator, elect the Imperator of the UEE at some point in the future that players might be able to influence, so I'm looking forward to that. Inside Star Citizen returns this Thursday, exploring brands and their roles in Star Citizen and Squadron 42, from the development of ships and vehicles to the balancing of FPS weapons and more as well. On Friday, we're going to see the usual roadmap updates, an update to the Subscribers Vault, and the RSI newsletter. Whether or not we're going to see tangible updates on the roadmap for 3.11 or beyond feels unlikely. We really need to see that roadmap updated. Having less than 3 months of information there is not appropriate in my opinion, so hopefully Cloud Imperium have got something up their sleeve and they're just going to go, ha! Here's 3 to 6 months extra, here's a year. They are releasing a recipe set from the recent Alien Week, allowing you to make some potentially tasty and exotic Star Citizen foods at home, and actually we'll be looking at food in a bit more detail in the future. Also on Friday, we've got Star Citizen Live. This week it's at 3 PM UTC on the Star Citizen Twitch, and they're going to be joined by game director Todd Pappy, who will be answering questions about Alpha 3.10, and they're currently looking for questions for that show in an all about 3.10 thread that I will link down below as well. Get involved with that, ask your questions. Obviously stuff that's more focused on 3.10 and the near future after that and evolution of that is probably more appropriate. There is still no ETA on the Squadron 42 update video and general updates there. We're all waiting for that. Saturday the 25th, there is a Daymore Rally Greycat Buggy social event that you can participate with if you wish to, though you need to be registered by the 24th of this month. Again, links below to that. Love the Daymore Rally stuff. That's going to be at 8 PM UTC on Saturday, I think that event starts. We saw a Star Citizen Alpha 3.10.0 PTU patch get released, though that's still only Wave 1, meaning just Evocati, Concierge and subscribers at this stage. They do want to push it out to a wider PTU audience as soon as possible, and that will go to Wave 2, wider PTU soon, but we don't know exactly when soon is. But with that patch, we saw an update to Wally's Bar in New Babbage with additional bar patrons and new interactable booths and stalls, a polish pass on bartender animations and lighting in the persistent universe, increased the size of the restricted area landing splines. Again, they're still not great, but much better than they were. They've enabled look ahead for Horizon and look ahead target tracking by default, polish pass on play animations while carrying drinks and sitting in the bars in the persistent universe has been done. They've increased thrusters on the 600i to help it lift off landing pads, which would be useful, wouldn't it? Some bug fixes as well. They fixed broken analog control input while in ships, which a lot of people were asking about. An issue while attempting to scan mineable rocks and gems, causing the UI to activate and deactivate rapidly. An issue that was causing transition from EVA to gravity, causing players to abruptly stop and fall, or sometimes twist or ragdoll in the process. An issue causing the APOA NOx to overheat while flying in space. There should no longer be 2 Ignite 2 missiles missing from the Pirate Gladius default loadout. Valkyrie and Terrapin and Mole should now correctly use the new sign distance field atmospheric entry effects instead of the old system. Spawning another ship from the ASOP terminals after already having one spawned will no longer give a parking violation and impound the previous ship. They fixed a bug that was causing more asteroids than intended to spawn around Yella. Interacting with the commodity kiosk terminals should no longer cause the boxes on board the ship currently on the pad to disappear, preventing the user from performing transactions. Caterpillar atmospheric entry effects should no longer clip through the interior nose of the ship. Remote turrets on the Valkyrie should no longer snap back to the front of the ship if the player aims one of the remote turrets at the rear of the ship. Moving while inspecting or customizing a weapon via inner thought will no longer stop the weapon from firing. They fixed 2 client crashes and 6 server crashes as well. The major blockers for this patch appear to be the landing corridors, restricted area stuff not working as intended, and having lots of issues locking you into sort of certain areas. So currently, Area 18 is very broken with the sort of restricted areas, and you should avoid that area in the current 3.10.0 N patch. If you're stuck there, then recopy or reset your PTU account for the workaround there. So basically, you can just sort of like get locked down in there. You can't get out of the, get to the landing corridor, it pulls you out. You won't be able to re-land there, stuff like that, and it destroys you. Not great. There's also problems with packet loss, desync, and general server stability, which Cloud Imperium are currently tracking down, and they need to be resolved for an enjoyable 3.10 live build experience. They have said they will go to Wave 2 or wider PTU soon. I suspect as soon as they've got those blockers in a bit of a better state, it looks like a live build should be in our hands within the next 2 weeks or so. Though it's just going to be once they get the blockers solved, they will go to wider PTU and then a live build once it's ready, I suppose. What about you? Have you been playing Alpha 3.10? What do you think of the current PTU build? Are you waiting for it to go to wider PTU or waiting for it to go to live? Do you think that CIG should focus more on certain features than other ones? Whatever your thoughts, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Every month we have a ship giveaway. For July, we're giving away a Banu Merchantman, the mighty flying trading beast. It is in concept, so if you do win that, you'll have access to the Caterpillar and Banu Defender instead in the shorter term. All you need to do to be in for a chance of winning that is comment on any of my star citizen videos released during July 2020. More details down below. What am I shilling for this month, you ask? Well, if you're looking for a VPN, then consider NordVPN. They have significant improvements in speed, security, accessibility, and features compared to free VPNs or even other VPN services, while also being mega cheap. Use the links below for discounts and to support the channel. Also, if you're looking for a gaming PC, instead consider Shadow. It's an alternative cloud-based PC service which allows you to leverage your internet connection to stream a dedicated gaming PC to another device. That means you don't need to maintain your own gaming PC, and you can run it on mobile, laptop, TV, or lesser desktop PC, and there's a variety of hardware options. And they work perfectly well with Star Citizen Alpha 3.10, as I've been testing them over the last few days. Thanks for watching. Please share the video with others if you think they'll like it, and any support or feedback is greatly appreciated. Take care, thanks very much, and I'll see you in the verse.